Well, you mentioned in your recent interview on Around the Economyverse that China has stricter rules around users buying and selling on the secondary market and how
Mm,
users are allowed to trade. I'm not that familiar with China's rules at all
mm,
myself. Will
mm.
VeVe have to construct a separate market for users in China, or does VeVe have a plan on how to integrate VeVe's current marketplace with just stricter laws so that it integrates with China's laws?
Obviously, my comment went out as my finding when I was in China to understand the landscape and how the industry operate. For us, as we always look for companies who have issued them collectibles or NFTs. The major part, which I did talk on the last interview, was that the regulators don't like speculation, and this is one of the major part in this industry is that there will always people being hurt when their speculation goes up too high. In regards to VeVe, how we take approaches, we basically currently as the bystander, we are trying to learn and try to figure out how we get more users in that region. Unfortunately, and I'm learning from our competitor as well. I do constantly talk to our other peers, our competitors, to see what they're doing and give them feedback. And when they trial something in that region, they give me their feedback, vice versa. Just to get this right, we are going to be right now. VeVe is actually available in China with no problem. All right. But the problem is a lot of the apps there, the phones physically doesn't have Google. For example, Huawei as an operator, the last administration, I think Google had to exit, therefore the phones can't download the app. So there's just all these things that when people go, well, it's not available, it's because it's not available in that phone unit. But VeVe is available through the web. Our web app is available widely to be used. If not, they could use VPN. The biggest issue for us and the challenge has been few fundamental like KYC, as you know. So for us to machine learn better and to work with our existing partners, we want to make sure that the KYC and data are collect correctly. As a company, we have in-house rules that we don't make exceptions, so everyone needs to be KYC when they start trading. We want to ensure that these data things that we're getting are all correct. So that's why we're not heavily advertised in certain region because we don't feel we can scale at the moment. Plus, for VeVe to run in the Asia region, we do need a new team that speak domestic language to bridge that, to market it. The marketing in Asia is completely different than how we do it in the Western world. It's not just simply we could do some social media or some YouTube video. In fact, YouTube doesn't even run in China. Many of you probably don't even know that. And if you do, they use other media and outlets. I think we have started practicing a little bit in TikTok. I mean, you're seeing a lot of our short video that we have put content, and we'll look at how we translate that in the same context, but with a Chinese user to their audience to bridge through that within the China market. So it's not just the app itself or the platform, it's about the marketing, the support, the carry on, the payment provider, the cloud servicing. The rule in China, and this is very transparent, is that the data collection needs to be kept and withheld in China server. So that's why we have brought on new partners who will help us eventually host and collect these data in certain regions and keep them safe. So there's a lot of moving part. It's not just about is VeVe available there. We are available there. People who has app they can redeem. We do have problem for them to transact in gems. They have some parts of it because the credit card maybe we don't accept or the limit is not set to receive foreign currencies and so on. So we're looking at all this elements.
When you talked about the recent partnership giving you access to that, is that what the recent partnership with Alibaba or Alipay was?
Yeah,
iCloud.
well, yeah, the cloud division is only a part of the gateway. Now,
Okay.
So the cloud business is similar to what we do with AWS is servicing. You can imagine when you in and most time now with a good internet connection or 5G, I can bring out a VeVe collectible in AR pretty fast now. But ensuring that we are covering the entire China, we do need further infrastructure and further support to bring that out. What we don't want is users take about 40 seconds to bring out a collectible, where it really should be 5 to 10 seconds. So these are the things that we want to make sure that the user experience is going to be enhanced, and that's why we partner with these companies. And furthermore, we do partner. We're looking to integrate payment methods. You just have to keep in mind that in the Greater China market, that Alipay, WeChat Pay, there's a lot of other payment wallet needs to be integrated because that's how they choose and that's how they pay day to day. It is just very different than what we do. Even down here in New Zealand, our payment methods are very different than the States.
I a few years ago did some research on central bank digital currencies and was looking at China's and what they were trying to roll out there, and that's when I came across Alipay and WeChat. Basically, how China's turned into a mostly cashless society. So when I heard about this memorandum of understanding with Ali Cloud, and I was like, oh, they got their foot in the door. And if they can make those relationships with Alipay, that's definitely going to open a lot of doors there in the China market. So I was really excited to and congratulations on that. So I had real quick just to make sure though, with those regulations about not being able to like sell your collectible for 1 to 2 months or something like that, there won't be like a separate marketplace for users in China and the rest of the world, correct? Is there a way to like integrate? Okay.
Yeah. We're already busy as it is. We don't have intention to plan to build a brand new app for that region at the moment until that region law regulation is more clarified as well. The holding known trading for 30-day or 60-day is actually a self practice of other platform in China have imposed. And that's based on articles or regulator giving them opinions how to slow this whole thing down to reduce the inflammatory pricing of it more than anything else. So my comments mainly based on things that I found that's interesting in that market. It's definitely not VeVe is going to do this to bypass or to make this work. VeVe as a company will make our own judgments in everything, and we'll put together a robust roadmap. And we as a company just want to make sure that everything we do now is a bit more above board. We don't want to be diving in and build a brand new thing and find out 3 weeks later after launch that we have done it completely wrong. So our business approach has been on the sideline learning. Once we take learning, we build partnerships in those regions with the best providers who can give us resource, talents to execute that business. Because you do have to keep in mind, we are like anyone else out there. Is we want a piece of that, the 1.4 billion people market. VeVe wants that. I mean, who doesn't?
Absolutely.
If you're working on becoming a millionaire through crypto, by becoming a solid and shakable investor, check out these next videos.